welcome to my channel and welcome to my 9-week pregnancy update video. This is my first pregnancy update for this pregnancy and my first pregnancy. I'm 20 years old and I've been married for about a year and 3 months now, and this baby came as a surprise, but we are ecstatic. So let's jump right into the update. So I have a little notebook full of things I want to talk about, so if I'm looking down, that's why. Okay, so you already saw my bump. I think a lot of that is bloating, but it's been pretty steady every day for the past week, so I'm not really sure. First, I want to start off by talking about the statistics of the baby. So my two favorite apps to use are the Bump and Baby Center. So I'm just going to read off the Bump what it says about week 9. So for week 9, it says the baby is about as big as a cherry. So like this big, I think. And that's so cute to me because I can't believe, like, it's... When I first found out I was pregnant, it said it was a poppy seed. So like a poppy seed to a cherry is a crazy difference. Week 9 is a milestone, it says, because the baby is no longer an embryo, but it's a fetus now. And that's in medical scientific terms because I believe a baby is a human at conception, but it's cool that it's a fetus now. It's starting to look like a baby. The baby's heart has divided into 4 chambers. Soon the valves will develop. And then it says, well, the baby won't be needing them anytime soon. His or her teeth buds are forming this week. That's so crazy. I want to talk about my symptoms for a little bit, just because I always, sorry if the sound just changed, the heat just came on. But I want to talk about how I'm feeling because I always am like Googling if this is normal to feel this way. I think it's nice when I see other women talking about their symptoms and see if it's similar and if everything's going okay. One thing I've noticed this week that's different is in my 7th week, so from like week 6 till now, I was so nauseous all the time. Like everything made me feel nauseous. I wanted to throw up all the time. And I didn't actually throw up until week 7. I threw up in the morning only, which was nice because after I threw up I felt better. But then I lost pretty much all my nausea and throwing up and everything, so I was kind of freaking out because we hadn't had the ultrasound yet, and I was wondering like, oh no, did something happen? All my symptoms are gone. When really it was just the nausea that was gone. I was worried because I thought maybe my hormones were dropping and I was losing my symptoms, and that really freaked me out. But then we went to the ultrasound and we saw the heartbeat and it was healthy. Nausea has been really on and off, but when it comes back, it normally comes back once a week, which is fine. It's good that it's only once a week, but when it does come back, it's like hitting me all at once, like as if it's making up for all the days that I didn't throw up or feel sick. This week I've been extremely tired. I've been wanting to just stay in bed all day, sleep late, go to bed early, just sleep. All I've wanted to do is sleep. Another thing I've noticed is my headaches. I normally don't get many headaches besides when I'm like getting off my period, but now I'm getting bad headaches in the back of my head, right by the base of my neck, and those are not fun because headaches are just annoying. They're not necessarily debilitating, but they're just annoying. So, but I will not complain because it's all from a little precious baby. A few other things is my sense of smell was absolutely like skyrocketed, if that makes sense. I smelled everything. Like I couldn't even open my fridge because it smelled, and it really didn't. I smelled it. I couldn't even cook anything. If I did, I'd lock myself in the room so that it wouldn't smell, but just like everything made me feel disgusting. I hated the smell of my prenatal vitamins. I hated the smell of our hand soap. Everything made me want to vomit, and that was really frustrating because you can't really get away from smells. But this week, thankfully, my smells are starting to normalize and I'm not noticing them as much. And maybe it's just because I'm not feeling as nauseous either. Maybe I still smell them a lot, but they don't bother me as much. But I'll take it. And then my last symptom is my crazy night bloating. At night, I'll try to insert a picture from 2 weeks ago, but especially this week, every night my stomach just like puffs out. And it just feels like there's a balloon and that someone's blowing up, like immediately. It just expands. It's not really a slow thing, it just like poof. and it is really uncomfortable. But like I said, all the symptoms make me kind of happy because I know that it's because of a baby. The only cravings I've been having now is fruit. That's all I want to eat is fruit. But like cantaloupe, I love cantaloupe right now, which is strange because it wasn't my favorite before, but I love cantaloupe right now. I've been really liking clementines. Just any fruit pretty much. I really like fruit. One thing that kind of stinks is my favorite food used to be venison steaks. I used to make them like twice a week. Oh, I'm getting sick. I can't even think about them anymore. I hate them. I hate the smell of them. I hate the thought of them. I won't even have them in sight in the fridge so that if I have to open them or open the fridge, I can't see it. Like I cannot even think about it. Pretty much any red meat like steaks. So we had our ultrasound last week. Technically I was supposed to be 8 weeks, but they bumped me up to 9 weeks. They bumped me up like 5 days, which isn't a lot. They didn't even change my due date, but they said I was 9 weeks along. My due date was still the same though. So right now I'm almost 10 weeks, but like if they wouldn't have bumped me up, I would have just turned 9 weeks yesterday, if that makes sense. But it was so cool. We got to see the little heartbeat. We didn't get to hear it because of the type of ultrasound they did. We just didn't get to hear it. It didn't have audio or anything. But we got to see it beating. It was beating at 169 beats per minute. And I'll show you the ultrasound pictures. Okay, so here's our ultrasound pictures. Sorry about the glare. Yeah, so here's the little baby. It looks like a blob right now, but it does have arms and legs. You just couldn't see it on the ultrasound because I had an external one on my stomach. I think with the transvaginal ones, you can see more detail, but that's okay. I didn't really want a transvaginal one anyways. But here's another photo of the baby. So it was measuring 5 days ahead, which was nice. I was a little worried it was gonna be like, they were gonna push my date back, and ever since I found out I'm pregnant, I just like, it seems like 9 months is gonna drag on by. I'm just so excited to have the baby in my arms, but I'm also excited to experience being pregnant and stuff too. I think that's all for my pregnancy update this week. I think I'll get better at these as we go on, but yeah. If you're pregnant and you came across this because you're pregnant, let me know how far along you are. I always think it's so fun when I find people who are like the same as me. I don't know, it's just fun to compare things and symptoms. I'm mainly making these videos for memories, but if you have any questions or requests or just want to chat, then comment down below or find me on Instagram. My Instagram is Jenna Wickland. That's it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope to see you back in my 10-week pregnancy update with some more new facts and symptoms. Okay, see ya!